Simple Simon met a pieman, kissed the girls and made them cry. They licked the platter clean. The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts, all on a summer's day. The Knave of Hearts, he stole the tarts and took them clean away. The King of Hearts called for the tarts and beat the knave full sore. The Knave of Hearts brought back the tarts and vowed he'd steal no more. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? What? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Once again, more slowly. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? More slowly. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Georgie Porgy, puddin' and pie, kissed the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgy ran away. I had a little nut tree, nothing would it bear but a silver nutmeg and a golden pear. The King of Spain's daughter came to visit me, and all for the sake of my little nut tree. Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her. He put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. Mix a pancake, stir a pancake, pop it in the pan. Fry the pancake, toss the pancake, catch it if you can. Little Jack Horner sat in the corner eating his Christmas pie. He put in a thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I. I always eat my peas with honey. I've done it all my life. It makes the peas taste kind of funny, but it keeps them on the knife." Simple Simon met a pieman going to the fair. Says Simple Simon to the pieman, "Let me taste your ware." Says the pieman to Simple Simon, "Show me first your penny." Says Simple Simon to the pieman, "Sir, I haven't any." Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to get her poor dog a bone. When she got there, the cupboard was bare, and so the poor dog had none. What are little boys made of? Frogs and snails and puppy dogs' tails. That's what little boys are made of. What are little girls made of? Sugar and spice and all things nice. That's what little girls are made of. Little Tommy Tucker sings for his supper. What shall we give him? White bread and butter. How shall he cut it without a knife? How will he be married without a wife? Peas porridge hot, peas porridge cold, peas porridge in the pot, 9 days old. Some like it hot, some like it cold, some like it in the pot, 9 days old. Oranges and lemons, say the bells of St. Clement's. You owe me 5 farthings, say the bells of St. Martin's. When will you pay me, say the bells of Old Bailey? When I grow rich, say the bells of Shoreditch. When will that be, say the bells of Stepney? I do not know, say the great bell of Bow. Oh, these are getting worse and worse. Tom, Tom, the piper's son, stole a pig and away did run. The pig was eat, and Tom was beat, and Tom went howling down the street. Jack Spratt could eat no fat, his wife could eat no lean. So between them both, you see, they licked the platter clean. Jack ate all the lean, Joan ate all the fat. The bone they picked it clean, then gave it to the cat. Oh, do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Oh, do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? Oh, yes, I know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Oh, yes, I know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane. Out and about, I saw 3 ships come sailing by, up and down the city road, in and out the Eagle. He'll come back and marry me. Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub. And who do you think they be? The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, and all of them going to sea. Half a pound of tuppenny rice, half a pound of treacle, that's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel, up and down the city road, in and out the Eagle, that's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel. Every night when I go out, the monkey's on the table. Take a stick and knock it off, pop goes the weasel. Bobby Shafttoe's gone to sea, silver buckles on his knee. He'll come back and marry me, bonny Bobby Shafttoe. Bobby Shafttoe's young and fair, combing down his yellow hair. He's my love forevermore, bonny Bobby Shafttoe. This is the way the ladies ride, try, tray, tray, tree. Try, tray, tray, tree. This is the way the ladies ride, try, tray, tray, tray. Try, tray, tray, tree. This is the way the gentlemen ride, gallop a trip, gallop a trot. This is the way the gentlemen ride, gallop a trot. This is the way the farmers ride, hobbledy-hoy, hobbledy-hoy. This is the way the farmers ride, hobbledy-hobbledy-hoy. Ladybird, ladybird, fly away home. Your house is on fire and your grandchildren are gone, all except one, and that's little Anne, for she crept under the frying pan. As I was going to St. Ives, I met a man with 7 wives. Each wife had 7 sacks. Each sack had 7 cats. Each cat had 7 kits. Kits, cats, sacks, and wives, how many were going to St. Ives? If all the world were paper, and all the sea were ink, if all the trees were bread and cheese, what should we have to drink? To market, to buy a fat pig. Home again, jiggity jig. To market, to buy a fat hog. Home again, jiggity jog. Yankee Doodle came to town, riding on a pony. He stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle, doodle doo, Yankee Doodle dandy. All the lasses are so smart and sweet as sugar candy. I saw 3 ships come sailing by, sailing by, sailing by. I saw 3 ships come sailing by, on New Year's Day in the morning. And what do you think was in them then, in them then, in them then? And what do you think was in them then, on New Year's Day in the morning? 3 pretty girls were in them then, in them then, in them then. 3 pretty girls were in them then, on New Year's Day in the morning. How many miles to Babylon? 60 miles and 10. Can I get there by candlelight? Aye, and back again. If your feet are nimble and light, you may get there by candlelight. Oh, silly me. As I was going out one day, my head fell off and rolled away. But when I saw that it was gone, I picked it up and put it on. And when I got into the street, a fellow cried, "Look at your feet!" I looked at them and sadly said, "I've left both asleep in bed." Ride a cock horse to Banbury Cross to see a fine lady upon a white horse, with rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. She shall have music wherever she goes. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Build it up with wood and clay, wood and clay, wood and clay. Build it up with wood and clay, my fair lady. Wood and clay will wash away, wash away, wash away. Wood and clay will wash away, my fair lady. If all the seas were one sea, what a great sea that would be. If all the trees were one tree, what a great tree that would be. If all the axes were one axe, what a great axe that would be. And if all the men were one man, what a great man that would be. And if the great man took the great axe and cut down the great tree and let it fall into the great sea, what a great splish splash that would be.